Okay, let's talk weather because we've kind of been gradually getting better with the fire day. A little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah. And today, going to be the best day for fire crews to get on top of things. Over the next couple of days past today, we're going to start heating up again. Right. So that's going to cause some issues,
so
especially out in the field. Yeah, especially when it comes to, those fire crews with all that heavy gear. Heat risk is going to be the main factor. But as we take a look at things out there right now, we are bringing back a little bit of that smoke and haze, and that's all thanks to our wind direction changing. Temperatures out there right now in the 70s, low 80s across the region. We have started to warm up quite a bit, but as we look at wind speeds, wind not as strong as the last couple of days. So red flag warnings not existent today, as we were only dealing with wind speeds right around 5 to 10 miles per hour across most of the region. Now the wind direction has changed from this morning. This morning it was arriving from the west, now moving in from the north, really pulling in that wildfire smoke from the Sites fire. And with that wind direction changing, we're no longer getting that moisture that we were tapping into this morning. However, humidity levels still looking rather good compared to the last couple of days. The last few days, humidity levels were in the single digits, and well, out there right now, most of us in the 20 to 30 percentile. So everything's still very dry, and that air still also dry too. As we look at the next couple of hours, wind will continue to funnel in. We'll start to notice the delta breeze returning as we get further into the evening. Right around 6, 7 o'clock, gusts start to pick up a bit more, upwards about 20 to 25 miles per hour, and then starting to scale back as we head into the overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. By the time we hit tomorrow morning, we'll start to notice that smoke clearing out a bit more, but over the next couple of hours, we will notice that smoke really starting to move back in. And take a look at where things are right now. We're starting to get more of that wildfire smoke as that wind direction starts to shift more. But by about 5, 6, as soon as those delta breezes kick in, that smoke is going to lift off to the northeast and stay there as we head into early tomorrow morning. So we're going to be in and out of smoke the next couple of hours, but temperatures are going to stay, well, rather mild for this time of the year. Most of us reaching the low 80s by the time we hit 1 and back into the upper 80s by 3, staying there by 5, and then cooling down later on this evening. Highs today right around average, if not just slightly below it. Most of us will reach for the upper 80s, low 90s across the valley floor, and a mix of 70s and 80s across portions of the foothills, and even back into the low 80s around the delta today. A ridge of high pressure will start to build in by the end of the work week, and that's going to skyrocket our temperatures, especially as we head towards the upcoming weekend. As we time this out, by Saturday, really noticing that ridge build in just a bit more across the southwest, and that's going to be heating us up back into the upper 90s and yes, triple digits. So if you didn't have any golfing plans, especially after work the next couple of days, you're going to want to make sure either go today, go tomorrow, because by the time we get closer to Saturday, we are dealing with that heat risk. And yes, wind will start to pick up too, but it's really going to be the evening time frames that you're going to want to get out there to really beat the heat. As we look at the next couple of days, temperatures are going to be getting warmer. Most of us back into the upper 90s by Friday, and take a look at that. First alert action day on Saturday with that heat risk really starting to build back in. Moderate to major heat risk across portions of the valley up towards the foothills, and we're going to stay in the triple digits as we look ahead to Sunday. By the time we enter next week, most of us holding on to the mid to upper 90s. So that summer heat, the official start of summer tomorrow, it's really going to be sticking around over the next 7 days. That's a check your forecast. Time now for a quick break.